Sorry about the split here in the stream. I just restarted my app so we could make sure everybody is able to get into the session if they are kicked out. Alright, folks, we are about ready to get rocking and rolling here around Silverstone. We are loading into the 9-lap Grand Prix, or 9-lap sprint race, and then the 26-lap Grand Prix around the 18-corner circuit of Silverstone in Great Britain. Looking forward to the action. Qualifying was awfully close here at the front of the grid, so we might have some action all throughout the entire field. Alright, so everybody is going to be inputting their race strategy. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights, and the lights are out, and we are off to the races. We got Feeney with a great jump here. He has now taken over the lead of the Grand Prix. And it looks like Silos is going to challenge him down into the inside of turn 2. But he's now being challenged by Like Me or Not into the inside of turn 3. A lot of action going on so far to begin. The Kickstart Sauber is battling side by side with Silos as we're making our way down the Wellington Straight, and here comes Comacopa. He is looking down to the inside of that Mercedes. We're about 3 wide into Brooklyn. The Mercedes is wisely going to choose to back out, and a little bit of wheel bang between Comacopa, Like Me or Not, battling for the P2 position. Mr. Miller made a big mistake and is falling through the grid all the way down to the bottom. Osmanian Devil as well has fallen down to the bottom. Off the exit of Cop's Corner, Feeney already a 1.5 second gap out front. Silos is putting the pressure on the Aston Martin in front of him of Comacopa as we're making our way through Magus and Beckett for the first time here in the sprint race. Off the exit of Chapel, down Hanger Straight. Anybody going to be looking to make some moves? The Alpine in the back is looking to make a move on the Ferrari, but he's not close enough. Raptor and SP side by side through Stowe Corner heading towards Vale. Looks like SP is going to hang it down to the inside. A little bit of a wheel tap off of Club we go. Coming across the line for the first lap completed here of the 9-lap sprint race around the wonderful circuit. Shefford's making his way off a Club as well. Mr. Miller and GC Adventure. Looks like Mr. Miller got by GC Adventure and has gotten back up into the 17th position. DRS has been inactivated. LK down through the inside of Antonio, heading down the Wellington Straight. And oh, the Alpine goes a little wide. And that is natural, unfortunately, off of Aintree. Has caught the grass and gone into the wall. Single file racing going on through everybody here. Making our way down the old start-finish straight, heading towards Cop's Corner. SP is putting that pressure on Raptor. Into Magus and Beckett. We can do a single tire here during the sprint race. Either soft or mediums are the preferred compound. Like Me or Not is closing up that gap to Feeney in front of him. Heading down Hanger Straight. He did not get the DRS though, but he is within a half a second now. SP is going to overtake Raptor here going into Stowe Corner, and he moves up inside the top 5 as we're making our way into Vale. Looks like the Boonster down to the inside, clips the curb, and unfortunately has gone around off of turn 15. Back up to the front, Comacopa, Like Me or Not, and Silos all battling for the lead here. Mr. Miller sets the fastest lap with a 1:28. Like Me or Not was peeking down to the inside of turn 3. Now he's going to be under pressure from Comacopa here. DRS flaps wide open. Let's see, is that Kickstart Saubers looking around the outside into the braking zone of Brooklyn? And he's not going to be able to hang it down into the inside of left field, although Feeney does go a little wide there. Off the exit of left field, through Woodcote we go. Down the old start-finish straight one more time, heading towards Cop's Corner. No DRS here, but we do have a battle going on between your top 4 here in the 9-lap sprint race. We are on lap 3, making our way through Maggots and Beckett. Like Me or Not is going to get the DRS here on your leader of Jay Feeney. He's going to close up to the back of him. Is he going to be close enough to make a move into Stowe Corner, peeking down on the inside into the braking zone? And he's not close enough or far enough alongside to overtake. Jumping down the order, Peak Hour does make it through on Antonio. Bonget has closed right up to the rear diffuser of Raptor KK here for the P6 position. SP 1 second out of the battle here up in the top 4. He's now gained up inside the 1 second. So we got about a 7-car train here, all looking to potentially take the victory in this sprint race. the kickstart Sauber still putting the pressure on Jay Feeney here. Making our way off of Aintree, down Wellington Straight, DRS flaps all wide open, heading towards Brooklands. And it looks like me or not, wants to go down into the inside of Brooklands. That's going to put him around the outside of left field. Jay Feeney wants to stay there, some wheel banging. And it looks like Jay Feeney was not able to control the car. Unfortunately got into Silos. Now Silos under pressure from SP. SP's looking around the outside. In through Cops Corner. A new race leader here up in the front of Like Me or Not and Silos. SP Jabor is now sitting in that P3 position. Comacopa in 4. Osmanian Devil has retired from the session in pit lane. The McLaren of Bonga is looking to go around the outside into Stowe Corner. And he's not going to be far enough alongside to try and hang it around. Into Vale we go. Bonga's trying to outbrake in front of him, but he's now got the Haas down to the inside. Comacopa and SP side by side off the edge of the club. And it looks like the Haas of Feeney's going to take advantage and jump back up some positions here. He's now trying to put the pressure on the Aston Martin in front of him. LK and Bonga swapping positions here for the P7 into the village. Or that's the farm. Now through the loop, and it looks like the Ferrari around the outside. Abdul goes a little deep and compromises himself there. IRZ up inside the top 10 into the P9 position. Comacopa trying to put the pressure on Raptor KK here as we're making our way through Brooklands and left field. Got a battle for the lead between Silos and Like Me or Not. Off the edge of the Woodcote. They got Cops Corner right in front of him. Kickstart breaks the toe for a split second there through Cops Corner, heading into the entrance of Maggots and Beckett. We are about halfway through this sprint race. Raptor is going to be putting the pressure on SP here. Off the exit of Chapel we go with your two leaders. DRS flap wide open on the Mercedes. He's trying to close up as much as possible. Down to the inside he goes, awfully low on the battery through the inside of Stowe. But Like Me or Not, still wants to fight around the outside. He's now going to be in front into Bale. Protects the inside line. Feeney's looking to go. A little bit of a wing tap there. He still has his end plate. That allows Bonga down to the inside of Feeney across the line. Feeney with a 3-second time penalty. Bonga's going to jump up into the P7 position. Now through the outside of turn 3. Trying to get to the inside of turn 4, but he's not close enough. He's going to back out. Like Me or Not, or Silos is still going to have the DRS on Like Me or Not. He's going around the outside into Brooklands. And he has taken over the lead of the 9-lap sprint race here on lap 6. But he is going to continuously be under pressure from Like Me or Not. Aston Martin of Comacopa down through the inside of left field. It jumped up into the P5 position. Feeney down in P6. Bonga is looking now to attack on Jay Feeney here as we're in the Cops Corner. Bonga is well ahead and has taken over that P6 position. He's now looking to put his sights on Comacopa in front of him. Like Me or Not, through the exit of Beckett. Got off the exit of Chapel. DRS flap wide open. Less than 0.4 of a second behind. And is he going to go down the inside of Stowe? He was peeking, but it looks like Silos wanted to maintain the lead. Into Vale we go. Through Vale. Off of turn 17, and we got the club in front. Lap 6 completed. Still a nice DRS train going on here from your big leaders up in the front. We're all the way down to P9 with this DRS train. Coming through off of Aintree down Wellington Straight. Like Me or Not will have the DRS, but is he close enough to make that move into Brooklyn? Silos is conserving energy down into the inside. No, he's going to hold back one more time. Jay Feeney putting the pressure on. Bonga is actually now looking to put the pressure on Jay Feeney here off the exit of left field. Comacopa is overtaking SP down through Woodcote, heading towards Cops Corner. Like me or not, still under 2/10. He's a 1/10.5 off of the rear diffuser of Silos. Raptor KK is closed right up to the back of him. This is probably his best position he has been in 2 days. Sitting in that P3 position as we're making our way down the hanger straight into Stowe Corner. And like me or not, was peeking down to the inside once again. Through Stowe Corner we go, heading towards Vale. Feeney was given a look down to the inside of Jabbour, but Jabbour decided, no, you will not overtake me here. Off a club onto the penultimate lap of the sprint race. Coming through turn 2, heading into the village. And we're making our way through Aintree down Wellington Street. Still got a battle for the lead here in the sprint race. We got Comacopa hanging off behind. Like me or not, was peeking down on the inside of Brooklyn, but he is going to continue to follow along here as we're making our way through left field. Now down off of the edge of the Woodcote we go. Jay Feeney working on SP here, heading towards Cops Corner. SP still going to hang it around the outside of Cops Corner, side by side through Cops Corner between P5 and P6. The Haas and the Williams wanted to try and give it a go side by side. We did not get a Max Verstappen Lewis Hamilton incident. A little bit of an oversteer from Like Me or Not off of turn 14, heading up into Stowe. SP is still working on Feeney. Feeney down to the inside through Stowe Corner. Now heading towards Vale. Is SP going to peek down to the inside into Vale? No, he is not. And he goes around. Unfortunately, Bonga is going to be able to jump up into that P6 position. Raptor all over that rear diffuser of the Kickstart Sauber here as we're making our way on the final lap of the sprint race here through turn 3 and now turn 4. Who's going to be the one to make the move down into Brooklyn? Raptor KK is closed up to the rear diffuser, but that DRS is going to help Like Me or Not defend him off. In through left field, the Aston Martin of Comacopa is caught right back up to the rear diffuser of them both. Jay Feeney's now looking to put the pressure on as well, sitting in that P5 position. Heading through Cops Corner. Magus and Beckett right in front of us. Everybody's keeping it nice and smoothly here. Off of Chapel we go. On board with Like Me or Not. He does have the DRS. But guess who's catching up quicker? It looks like Raptors moving faster into Stowe Corner. Almost caught the rear diffuser, barring it around the outside of Jay Feeney just before Stowe Corner. And now we're heading into Vale. 2 more corners to go, and this will be the sprint race. Delos is looking for his first victory here in the sprint, and he does so. And there you have it, folks. Mr. Miller finishes in P6, Feeney in 7th, IRG 8th. 9th is Abdul, 10th is LK, DeBoonster 11th. Natural is making his way across the line for 12th. And Antonio comes around. TMM Racing, SP. Peak Hour making his way as well. GC Adventure heading towards the club. And he's going to come across the line. BPR Chef is making his way off of club, and he's going to come across to complete his first debut here. Well, if that is any indication of how our Grand Prix is going to go, it's going to be an excited one. Once again, CeeLo's at the top with Like Me or Not in second. Raptor KK will be in third. Comacopa fourth, Bong at fifth. Mr. Miller sixth. J Feeney seventh. IRZ eighth. Abdul ninth. LK will round out the top 10. The Boomster 11th. Natural 12th. Tonio 13th. TMM 14th. SP 15th. Peak Hour 16th. GC Adventure 17th. Chef is 18th. And Osmanian Devil will finish in 19th. It looks like we are going to have a dry start to the 26th laps around Silverstone here. That was a great 9 laps of a sprint race, and now we are tuning in for the actual Grand Prix. Not sure how starting positions are going to be figured out here. Huh. Oh, okay. Just a few moments letting everybody get their tire strategy put into place, fuel put into place, and then we will get ready to race. We have been given the 1 minute warning.